stop. This is crazy. He grabbed a magic marker, padded to a whiteboard, and drew a horizontal and vertical line to make a four-squared chart. Here's what we need, he continued. Atop the two columns, he wrote Consumer and Pro. He labeled the two rows Desktop and Portable. Their job, he said, was to make 4 great products, one for each quadrant. The room was in dumb silence. This famous scene took place in 1997. This is upon Jobs returning to Apple. If we go back to 1996, 1 year before, and if you wanted to buy a Macintosh, you had to choose between the Power Macintosh 7215, 8515, 5400, 7600, 5260, 7200, 8200, 6300, 6400, and 4400. Apple was unfocused, and they were on the verge of bankruptcy. In the year after Jobs retook the reins, they turned a profit of $309 million. By slimming their product line 70%, they were able to make a few really good products. It also removed the issue of tyranny of choice from the whole buying equation. If anyone's unfamiliar with tyranny of choice,
this is when you are in Rite Aid and you are, getting Thrifty's ice cream, and the nice cashier has just washed their hands and they're like ready to scoop you ice cream, but you're stuck there like you don't know what flavor to get because they have so many flavors and they all look really good, and you finally just say, okay, I'll go with cookies and cream, even though maybe you think Circus Animal cookie would be better in that moment, or
too many choices, bad. Jobs fixed this in 1997, but Apple is back on their bullshit. I don't know if you've bought an Apple product in a while, but it's confusing. They have so many products now. I think they're scared. I think Apple is scared to make a decision. They're scared to kill products. And I think because of that, they're going to suffer in the long term. I still think that they make really good products. That's why I still use everything that Apple makes, but I want them to make decisions so I don't have to. That was something they used to do really well. They used to be bold. They used to be confident and minimalist, and I don't think that they're doing that anymore. So we're going to help them. All right, we're on Apple's website. Let's just go down the line, to be honest. All right, here we got the Macs. We're just looking at their laptops right now. You have to choose between the MacBook Air with the M1 chip, the MacBook Air with the M2 chip, the MacBook Pro 13, MacBook Pro 14, and the MacBook Pro 16. And we're not even going to be getting into all the different colors and upgrades within each product, like once you get there. We're just going to cut down the product line just based on the kind of parent product that we have there. Let's narrow this down. M1 chip, gone. We don't need that anymore. We have the MacBook Air with the M2 chip. The difference is only $100. Easy. This MacBook Air, it's gone. Out of the product lineup. This MacBook Pro 13-inch, this is the M2 chip. This is their MacBook Pro. We have new MacBook Pro 14-inch and 16-inch. The MacBook Air is bigger than this MacBook Pro. What's the point? Why are they still even offering this MacBook? So this MacBook Pro 13, it's gone. If you want a laptop, you go with the Air for $1199, which is a really sleek laptop, by the way. Or you go with the Pro, and that's fair. You can have the 14-inch or the 16-inch. Maybe you need the, big daddy laptop with the 16-inch mega screen. But yeah, I think you should be handled. MacBook Pro 13, gone. MacBook Air, gone. Let's go over to desktop here. All right, the iMac, it's kind of in its own category, so I guess we can leave it. All right, now we have the Mac Mini, the Mac Studio, and the Mac Pro. Okay, so the Mac Mini is new. It has the M2 chip. M2 chip's really good. For that reason, and since it starts at $599, great. Let's keep that. That's our consumer option, right? And then we have the Mac Studio, which is this gray area, and the Mac Pro. Yeah, so the benefit of the Studio is it's on the M1 chip, which is better than this Intel chip, but I expect we'll be seeing a new Mac Pro soon, and I think when we get that Mac Pro, with which I assume we'll probably have like they'll probably skip numbers. They'll just go straight to like the M9 chips. That way it sounds cooler. That for sure will just get rid of the need for this Mac Studio, because the way I see it, okay, well, what do you get with the Mac Pro or the Mac Studio that you don't get with the Mac Mini? It's if you really need those GPU and CPU cores. So I think once we get the new Mac Pro, Mac Studio goes bye-bye. Doesn't need to exist. All right, let's go to iPad. Oh, what a clusterfuck, Apple. You have to decide between the iPad Mini, the iPad 9th generation, the iPad 10th generation, the iPad Air, the iPad Pro 11, or the iPad Pro 12.9. They're just not making decisions. So the Pro lines make it easy. Okay, we got the iPad Pro. If you're a Pro user, you need the Pro apps, whatever that means. Easy. You go the Pro route, and maybe the 11-inch is better for you, maybe the 12.9-inch. You'll know which one is better for you, depending on your use case. So we'll leave it. The iPad Pro, great product. We'll leave it. It's in its own category. Same thing with the iPad Mini. I feel like it's kind of also in its own category. The 8.3-inch display, it gets to live. But now we have iPad 9th generation and the iPad 10th generation. iPad 9th generation, go bye-bye. We don't need you anymore. Between the iPad Air and the iPad 10th generation, I don't know. So they made a new iPad with the A14 Bionic chip. This is their newest iPad, and they put in the A14 Bionic chip. The iPad Mini is older than that and has the A15 chip. And then the iPad Air, which is, I don't know what year this came out, but the iPad Air has the M1 chip. So why? Who's making decisions here? Tim Cook. What the hell? The regular iPad for regular users, I guess it's fine that they use the A14 chip. Let's go iPad Air, you're gone. We don't need you in the lineup. It's still maybe more products than we need, but iPad Mini, then just like with the regular iPad and the iPad Pro. I think I feel good about that. I think we can settle there. Let's move on to the iPhone. Look at all these options. iPhone 12, iPhone SE, iPhone 13 in 2 different sizes, iPhone 14 in 2 different sizes, and the iPhone 14 Pro in 2 different sizes. What are they doing? I think there's always going to be a place for their Pro products, so we don't need to touch that. iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, you're good. You can live to see another day. Okay, well, first of all, the iPhone 12, see, they don't even show it on which iPhone's right for you. They're like, it's not going to be right for you. We have better phones now. Why would you buy a 12? iPhone 12 is gone. It's not even listed here. It's listed up here. You can still buy it, but iPhone 12, you're dead to me. iPhone SE. There's a part of me that respects the iPhone SE, even though it's like, I don't even know, a 6-year-old design for the phone. The fact that it's $429, I do respect Apple maybe keeping a cheap iPhone. This is, the iPhone is like a powerhouse for their sales, and so you know what, they can keep the iPhone SE. I'm fine with that. I'm inclined to say kill the 13 and then iPhone 14 only offer it in one size. Do I feel good about that? Which iPhone is right for you? Apple, I don't know. That's the issue. They're selling 3 different 6.1 inch iPhones right now. How about they don't? How about they make a decision, please? You know what? No, let's be radical. iPhone 12, iPhone 13, iPhone 14, all gone. Get rid of it. You want to get the cheap iPhone? You get the cheap iPhone from $429. Otherwise, you spend double to get the Pro model. I'd like to see an upgrade to the SE that they keep below that $500 mark. For right now, yeah, SE lives, 14 Pro and Pro Max lives. These all go. We don't need them. The Apple Watch, again, we have 3 different decisions here. The SE, the Series Watch 8, the Apple Watch Ultra, and of course these also both come in 2 different sizes because they can't make up their mind. I'm inclined at the very least for the cheapest Apple Watch, one size. Let's just go on with the 40 millimeter, $249, 44 is gone. This is half the cost of the Apple Watch Ultra. It looks like the same watch. Oh, well, this has 86 decibel siren to attract attention. Perfect. What happens when we look into this? The pricing is unclear. So why is this one? This aluminum case is $399 with the Sport Loop. This one is $749. The graphite stainless steel. Why is it so much more expensive? I want Apple to be intuitive. I want to come on here and be like, yeah, I either want to spend a little bit to get a decent Apple product, or I want to spend all of my money to get the latest in tech. I don't want all of this gray area. Collection Apple Watch Hermes. We'll go with Hermes. These look awful. This is $12.99. This looks atrocious. This is like a shitty nylon band. You could get this on Amazon for like $10. Like, is Hermes only making the bands? Is that what you're paying for here? Or is this like a $400 watch that you're spending $1,100 on because of the watch strap? Oh, well, it's a sleek twist on an Hermes classic, so that explains it. Yeah, I'm just not buying it. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe, you know what? We're going Apple Watch SE in the 40 millimeter size. We're going Apple Watch Series 8 in the 45 millimeter size. And then we're going Apple Watch Ultra in the 49. Why not? It feels good, doesn't it? The AirPods. I like the third generation AirPods because they fit the same as the second generation AirPods. So yeah, here's another thing that I find annoying. The third generation AirPods they're cheaper than the second generation AirPods Pro, and so they drop the Pro on there, and you get some nice things. I think they have like noise cancellation, active noise, adaptive transparency. I would be really down for some of those features, but these ones don't fit my ears well, so I have to buy these ones. Oh, actually, okay, this is what we're gonna do. AirPods second gen, keep these are the I was gonna say cheap. I mean, it's still $129 for a product that's going to stop working in like a year. Let's get rid of this third gen. Let's make this third gen match it with the goodness of the AirPods Pro, but give me keep the ear style, cuz just cuz my ears don't fit these AirPod Pros, it doesn't mean that my ears don't want pro noise. I'll pay Apple, I'll give you money. Give me better products. Anyways, this kind of just turned into a rant. I'm not even gonna get into any of this crap. I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with their horizontal reach. You know, they can have laptops and desktops and iPads and iPhones and watches and headphones and all this stuff. But just, yeah, give me a pro version and give me a consumer version for each of those things, and then we'll be set. Then I won't need to spend hours upon hours watching videos of people explaining the minute differences between, you know, a 10-core GPU and an 8-core GPU. But the 8-core GPU paired with the M1 chip versus a 10-core GPU paired with the M2 or the Intel or whatnot. You know,
I need to like take a deep breath after this. Apple, no. Tim Cook, I'm speaking to you. Your company still makes good products. Act like it. Grow up. Stop being scared to make decisions for us. Focus. Next time one of my Apple products stop working, and I don't even blink about replacing it with another Apple product, don't make the decisions so complicated. I guess that's all. Be better, Apple. I know you can be. All right, well, anyways, I'm going to go try and get my AirPods to connect to my phone for the next 3 hours. This video is going to end now.